in your head. You can't put it down. Your reality. What do you do when the lights go out? What can you do now? Technology. 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 We'll terrorize
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls! I need you, Action Bastard! Action Bastard, I need you! Action Bastard, I need you! Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid. All right, folks, welcome to another slim stream, where we're talking about are lizard people real? And I have right behind me the mole people are watching, just to make sure that we don't expose too much of the lizard people. Otherwise, they're going to tell me that I have to press the red button that I have in front of me. But we'll try to not divulge too much information so that we do not explode the earths. But I thought it was going to be fun to talk about. So let's bring in our co-host, and that is...
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Yes, I guess you're right.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah.
Glad to hear.
Yeah. Had a nice calm day, so let's get those other fuckers in.
Yes. So let's bring in. Yes. hours of the. Let's go with this.
War never changes. And we are the Galactic Penguin Federation, NASA's enforcers. We rain fire on our enemies and fight hand to hand across the galaxy. We are ever seen, yet we are never seen in our fight for liberty. We will kick down any door and fight any secret societies.
I knew it. She's a lizard person.
My name, Commander 401. And this is how we handle our problems.
You gotta step up and beat that bully with a stick.
If you don't mind, Mr. Tuck, I'll wind up your action.
That would please me very much. And you may call me Tick-Tock.
Why weren't you turned to stone, just like everybody else?
Because I am not alive and never will be, thank goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness. I never mind. All right. How y'all doing?
No one's
Oh,
guessed the
all right.
makeover yet. No one has guessed the makeover.
Action Master, I need you. Action Master, I need you. Oh, wait.
You need to do the dance as well. I bet you are doing the dance.
That's not Action Master. It's Action Bastard.
Yeah.
Action Bastard. Yes.
I always thought it was Action.
Okay, hey, look. That's.
I always thought it was Action Master.
No, it's Bastard.
Yeah, well, I asked
Action
him.
Master, I need you.
About months ago.
Action Master, I need. I'm doing a little dance. Sorry.
Yes.
I've actually watched a lot
awesome.
of them films as well. A lot of them shows, the Action Bastard shows. They're
Are
lame, but fucking good.
Are reptilians among us? Of course they are. Wait, what? Is this a debate? I mean, okay.
Manga knows a lizard quite up close.
Yes.
And there's a lot of lizard brain humans out there as well. But let's crack on and say hello to
When
Cinema
you say lizard people, don't lizard people dig underground?
No, that's the mole people.
No.
Lizard people. The lizard people.
Go ahead.
The
I'm
lizard
sorry.
people supposedly live underground or
They
in
dig your
Antarctica,
grave.
but they don't. But
Yeah.
we'll crack
Yeah.
on with this. So let's say hello to the side of my chest right quick. Hey, Al.
Oh, hey,
Al.
everybody.
How you feeling better, mate?
Hey, Mango. Hey, dog.
We have a look at trees.
Hey, lad.
Hey, trees.
Stop the stupidity.
Hey, stupid.
Stop actually liked a couple of my tweets today. So
Awesome.
oh.
Then at
And
least somebody
then-
liked them.
We have the mangoes.
Hey, Mango.
I've
Hello.
got a tweet with like 20,000 plus fucking likes on it. Prick.
Poor boy.
Mango, hopefully you feel better. We know how that goes.
Yeah.
We have a Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Dave.
We have a
Dave.
demon
Dave's in the
horse.
house.
Or me.
And
Dave
it
is
looks like
just
everybody.
such a nice, simple name, like Dave.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's not bashing it. I like that. I like that about the name.
Lick and describe exactly. Totally, Al.
It
All
kinda-
right.
It kind of tastes like blue. I mean,
Yeah, if you say so.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, putting on the Ritz. Oh, never mind. That's something different. Anyways.
My laptop has touchscreen, and I don't lick it just in case.
I was gonna say something hilarious, but I fucking forgot because I'm
God
high.
damn it. All right, well, if you remember,
He was going to say something interesting, but then he got high.
but then I got high. Then I got high because I got high.
Oh,
Anyways,
no, I remember now. Look,
Okay,
we're
okay,
talking
go
about
for it.
lizard people, right? We're talking
Yeah,
about lizard people. Okay. Do you remember the old 80s TV show called V? There were TV movies and it was a TV series. Those were the lizard people. That's where that shit came from.
I'm also guessing if I licked my touchscreen on my laptop, then it would open up a porn channel.
I did ask you what blue tasted like, but I'm pretty sure you can tell me what red tastes like. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
The red.
Okay.
The
Lizard
red tastes like
more
cherry.
lizard people. More lizard people.
Red tastes like what do you call it? Like iron, right? Oh, you guys don't do the whole blood things. Never mind.
Well, that's why Brainless never shows his face, because he looks like the Mask. What was that boy called in The Mask? Played by Cher. Cher was his mum.
I don't remember the son of Mask.
No, you're talking about. I'm talking about Mask. Not Mask. The guy who had that fucking serious facial fucking deformity.
Oh, that thingy is of the Mobbers. Okay,
It's kind of like Elephant Man syndrome. Yes, we know what you're talking about. His
Family Guy
bones.
made a great joke about that, because she said, "Oh," and he went on about this is what red is, and he put
the Rocky Dennis.
Rocky Dennis. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she took his face, and the blind girl took his face. She said, "What the fuck's going on here?"
Yeah. Al says he knows what pink tastes like, and so do I. But let's crack on. So
hey, look, I know what brown tastes like too.
I do too, unfortunately.
I don't want to know what brown tastes like.
We'll talk about that later.
It tastes about.
No, we're not.
Pink tastes about as long as they've been dancing them knickers. You can go from lickety
That's
lickety,
why
a little taste of urine, all the way to fucking halibut. All the way to fucking halibut.
And that's why you're supposed to clean up before. About that later. That's for the fetish stream. But let's crack on with this. And here we go.
When we're doing that.
Hopefully again soon, but we'll see when we get into that. This month I'm going to be pretty filled with events, but November and December we've got lots of things we'll go over for sure. But so let's crack on with this, starting as our palate cleanser. Lizard people. Lizard people.
There was a couple of humans sitting at the bar. There's one there.
This feels like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Lizard people.
Whoa.
The lizard people. Yeah.
Switch it up like you don't care about no feelings. Look at you with the snake eyes, you know they full of that venom. Poison the food and these serums. Safe shit from their parents. Take the mask off, whip too. Do something real serious. They can read your mind, you might hear it. How you treat me, I might mirror it. Go to war with these spears. Any challenges you can't fear.
Nice butt.
Dude. Who put the fucking weird mushrooms? Who put the weird mushrooms on my pizza? I'm just asking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not mad. I'm not fucking mad. It's just
you just want to
I want to know.
The weird mushrooms.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
fair enough.
Those ones. Okay, so let's crack on. Let's get into.
Thank Brainless for posting that music link last night. I'm not talking about music, just that music link last night on Discord. It was great.
Yes.
Oh, and it's fucking stuck in my head forever now. So I hate you, prick.
Hey.
Yeah.
So what are we going to be saying about links that I post now? Huh?
Yeah.
You trust them?
This one has Yeah, but this link had a picture underneath it for this song.
Yeah.
Okay.
What fucking website in its whole life will post a picture underneath to promote Shani for Christ?
Oh Jesus.
So go
Anyways,
fuck yourself.
so
No one will.
I'm trying to forget that shit. Okay.
Sexy
You mean
Shani for Christ.
sexy for Christ.
Sexy for
Oh my
Christ.
God.
Whatever it's
Fuck
fucking
that
called. I don't
noise.
care.
Fuck that
I
noise.
still have nightmares. I still fucking
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I did
therapy.
not watch.
I'm drinking a lot
I
more
was like,
now and
nope.
whatever. I'm injecting and all sorts of
Hey, look,
so
if I want to watch
whatever fucking
squid
thing I
porn,
can do to bother myself because of that fucking site. You can't.
Go ahead, Rex. Go ahead, Rex.
No. Look, if I want to watch squid porn, I know where to find it. Okay.
Yes. Or
I don't
octopus.
need
Anyways,
to watch
anyways.
that shit. That
Yes.
was fucking. Yeah. No.
Yeah. So let's crack on with the beginning.
Did you see? Did you see
our
the
lizard
photo?
people?
Of,
No, I did not
Rev,
see.
Of Rev trying to go in there.
No, I did not
You're
see.
gonna get lost, dude. You're gonna fucking die.
Hey, look, fair enough. Hey,
Why
look,
post
there's
it again, you cunt?
There's some shit
ya.
you can't unsee, dog.
Yes,
There's some
so
shit
let's-
you cannot unsee.
Yes. So let's crack on with this.
Secretly a Riptor. Anderson Cooper? Taylor Swift?
So the song Shake It Off was about how I shed my skin every 1,000 years. And the song Bad Blood was about how I drink blood out of my Grammys.
Toast to blood. Save some blood for Paul Rudd.
So that's why Paul Rudd never ages.
So that is,
All right,
that
so
is
let's-
such a fucking awesome show.
Yes, it is.
A
It
brief
is.
overview of them before we take a closer look.
All right, so let's get into the history of reptilians. And then, because we all know the introduction, we already know what we're talking about, so I don't need to. But let's go to a brief history of reptilians.
We're talking about
Despite
a
the
bullshit
claims of many-
conspiracy theory
Wait, what?
based on anti-Semitic nonsense.
Then that's what we're gonna. That's what we'll get
Oh,
into for sure. Exactly.
Of its proponents, the idea of reptilians
Just a minute.
is
None of the
relatively
conspiracies have
young. It appears that we only need to go back a little under 100 years to see its origins. This specific origin story is often mentioned in various pieces of reptilian media. As the story goes, on January 29th, 1934, the Los Angeles
1934.
Times newspaper reported that an engineer by the name of George Warren Shufelt had conducted a mining survey beneath the city of LA, specifically under Fort Moore Hill. Shufelt claimed to have discovered, with the help of a so-called radio X-ray machine, a complex labyrinth of underground tunnels and catacombs. His X-ray pictures revealed rooms of solid gold and massive subterranean
Yeah, because you can totally figure out there's solid gold by doing that test. But anyways.
passages,
If
going
it
as
was
deep
solid
as
gold,
100 feet below the surface.
the X-rays
And
would
according-
not get through.
No, and not just that, but yes, there's underground thingies that happen. Are they tunnels? Probably not, but they could be veins and other thingy-mabobbers, natural underwater springs or rivers. He
Hey,
has
look.
no idea what any of these are.
Yeah, it could be lava tubes where the lava bored the cave out and then
Yeah.
just dried up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then water is going through it, or some other thingies of the mabobbers. There could be so many things that it could be, but he claims there's gold here, and here, gold here, and here.
Be gold.
Whatever, this, and then blah, 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 blah.
Wait, he
Yeah.
got the gold, right?
Like,
If he's got the mat for the gold, then mightn't he got gold?
Hey,
I know,
Goonies
exactly.
You know
Why
where
is
the
he not
gold
going
is,
there?
why ain't you got the gold?
Hey,
Yep.
look,
Yeah.
we're going to go on a Goonies adventure. We're going to go.
That sounds
Yes.
like
It's gold. There's gold in them there
There's
hills.
gold in those goddamn caverns instead of the
that-
hills.
Joseph.
Oh, shit.
Was it Joseph Smith, the head of the Mormons?
Yeah, with his golden thing that he read the fucking plate. Oh, the golden
addicted
plates.
to gold. He was basically indicted by many states. Well, there was only a couple of states then, but all the states indicted him because he went through the states saying, "Oh, I can divine for gold for you," with a payment. And he took the payment and
he never
left
found
the
it.
fucking farm and said, yeah, of course. And of course it was gold and fucking plates of the Bible that needed to be printed. I mean, how heavy was that shit? You've seen that Bible. You've seen it. It's like you couldn't even use it as toilet paper. Like your finger would go straight through that shit. It was so thin.
Yeah, and obviously totally
But
fake.
it was printed with gold. These golden plates, which have never surfaced ever. But the Mormons still continue.
Okay, dog.
Just like the hole in the sheet. But we'll talk about that later.
This intricate network formed the shape of a lizard. After consulting with a Hopi Indian by the name of Little Chief Greenleaf, Shufelt concluded that the tunnels were in fact something out of an old Hopi legend, the remains of a vast underground city built 5,000 years ago, not by humans, but by the lizard people. According to Chief Greenleaf, there was once 3 such cities along the Pacific coast of North America, constructed in order to escape some kind of great fiery cataclysm. 1,000 families of these lizard people dwelled beneath the earth, keeping records on gold tablets. This ancient race was also incredibly intelligent.
Because that's the easiest way to write on stuff is on gold tablets. Totally.
The intellectual accomplishments of their 9-year-old children were equal with those of present-day college graduates. We are told that all of Schufelt's attempts to excavate this forgotten city beneath the city were unsuccessful, to say the least. We will talk about this more in depth later, but according to most retellings, funding on his project dried up, and his findings never saw the light of day. The ruins of the lizard people and their dozens of gold treasures are allegedly still down there in the dark, just beneath the bustling streets and sidewalks of America's second largest city. From Schufelt's original discovery, we see the emergence of several similar conspiracies. Soon after, in the 1940s, occultist and writer Maurice Nouriel wrote a little-known pamphlet entitled Mysteries of the Gobi, where he describes a serpent race with bodies like man, but heads like a great snake. These...
And where he got that is... these figures.
Let's talk about those convincing figurines. The Ubayyad figurines were first discovered by archaeologists back in the 1920s, who described them as drab pottery figurine of a man. Evidently, they didn't find them the most exciting or interesting of ancient artifacts. Little did they know that their relatively minor discovery would be proclaimed almost a century later as one of the most central pieces of evidence to a grand conspiracy. I think all the attention that the
of course on ancient aliens
lizardmen figurines get might be the result of the lack of published studies on them by actual scientists, the absence of expert voices leading to no.
Just because somebody makes something that looks not human or weird doesn't mean they weren't wearing masks, they weren't dressed up as things, they were not adhering things to their body to make them look different, and or they can just be dolls that somebody fucking made that has nothing to do with what they look like to us humans.
Nutty theories taking root. Let's hear what David has to say about them.
You're right.
Click those links if you got a bit to spare. Click one of those links and
please. Don't click the brainless link. Click the mango link.
And we're definitely not talking about.
You can trust any link Mango posts.
Yes.
Wink, wink, nudge, nut, Mango.
but we're not.
Made a PayPal account for Mango, so fuck you.
I say no more.
Well, yeah, you got the Rosetta Stone, haven't you? Which basically look like what you're looking at now. It was not much different than Rosetta Stone. There was a lot of like squiggly lines and shit like that, but we worked that out. Didn't
so
we?
we're not gonna talk. Yeah, we did. No, we're not gonna talk about the Nagas. And there are a handful of very, very racist people that love to bring this up because it gets very close to saying the N-word we're not supposed to say.
But didn't he start with hieroglyphs? And don't we, as soon as
hey, look,
there was a new state about it.
Hold on, dog. Go ahead, Rex, right quick.
If we accidentally show a hieroglyph or a doll or whatever that represents the N-word, hey, our apologies. We did not fucking.
For as long as I can remember, I've had.
Well, that is why I didn't actually say them's is this.
Yeah, I mean,
we all know who Ike is, right? We know who. Everybody does. Everybody know who this David is?
Cunt Ike.
If you don't, here we go.
Son of God, and the world would be ending that year. It didn't, and Ike seemed destined to disappear beneath a typhoon of public laughter.
Oh no!
It's quite funny, really. You know,
Oh
2,000
my
years ago, we had a
goodness.
guy called Jesus
This
sat
makes
here
me
and
ashamed
said
to be
these same things. You would
fucking
still be
English.
laughing.
This guy.
Yeah. So let's
David
listen
Icke
to
is
this.
the fucking word. And I used to love him. I used to love this
Yes.
guy because he used to do Grandstand on BBC One back in the day, the sports day, when I was a kid. And I used to love David. He was a top. He was ex-goalie. He was fucking football mad. He was all this, and then he just became this fucking nonsense ball of shit.
So he yes. So really quick, he claims to be what?
He is. He claimed to be the Jeebus incarnate.
Yes.
Okay. He claimed that 5G spreads disease for some strange reason. He claims that lizard people control the world. He spreads the Q, and he lies for Putin. And he's just an overall piece of shit.
Oh, you're not describing. Stop thinking of Trump when you're talking.
But anyways. So Demon, hold on. Demon Orb says
give you cancer. Apparently,
Demon Orb says they're like ancient Muppets to entertain kids. Yes, totally. They're probably that. They're just kids' toys or something like that. Yeah. For sure. Oh shit! Hey,
he's most annoying.
Yeah, brainless.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Let me prepare my audio settings real quick.
And there we go. Welcome, Skits.
Fingers on my
Hey,
ears.
Skits.
So here we blow with our channel sponsor promo.
Boing.
Every fucking time. Jesus, man.
That's great.
Holy crap.
California, it'd be in the afternoon. It's like, well, it's 45 minutes from midnight from here. I'm sure it's over midnight for Pete. Brainless.
Yeah. For the dumbass. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, it
so,
is.
anyways, let's crack on with this.
For books, he began to outline his philosophy. Humankind was not in charge of its destiny. It was the unwitting prisoner of a race of shape-shifting lizards who occupied the roles in the highest echelon of society. From presidents to royal families, all trusted public figures were secretly part of a reptilian, Satanist pedophile group who had been on this planet for centuries.
It's a part of what? It's a part of what? Let's listen to that again. We do not believe this, YouTube, but listen to this.
Trusted public figures were secretly part of a reptilian, Satanist pedophile group who had been on this planet for centuries.
Yeah, because Satanism came before Christianity, anyways, or the Jewish. Well, I guess the devil.
Well, nothing came
Well,
from
actually, right? Jews don't believe, or at least don't believe in a Satan that is that big, and Satan is just an adversarial angel in Job.
Yeah, exactly.
People began to take notice of Ike, and today he spends most of his year preaching to amphitheaters full of fans. He's still making startling revelations, and recently he declared the moon to be a hollowed-out planetoid space station from which our minds are controlled. The lizard.
This guy is on his side, unfortunately.
The moon is a hologram now.
Can I go?
Oh, no.
now.
Back it up, please. To that Ganymede and fucking Death Star. Like side by
today he spends
side,
most of his year
like
preaching
that.
to amphitheaters full of fans.
Like big.
He's still making startling revelations, and recently he declared the moon to be a hollowed-out planetoid space station from which our minds are controlled.
This one.
There, that one. Yes. Look, that's the goddamn Death Star. Okay, it's orbiting Saturn.
Yes.
To be fair, there's two of them. I want to suck on one of them.
It's there. It's fucking there.
The lizard's very own Death Star.
Don't mention the reptiles.
Don't mention the reptiles, yeah. Because there were people, when it started to come in, people who were kind of into my stuff up to that point, which was kind of regular fight. Well, it's a bit strange because it was all the way the war was manipulated by a few people, but it was all kind of regular stuff. And then I came across with this stuff, and it's
Get it out of the way
Don't
early
mention
on.
the reptiles. They'll just laugh at you again. I said, I know, but I've seen enough and heard enough to believe that it's real, and so I say it. I don't care about the consequences for me. Are you frightened? No, I'm not. I don't care, because the consequences.
You know why you don't care? Because it's not fucking real and nobody's gonna do anything about it. You're literally just goddamn
You're sort of
motherfucking sputtering out.
embarrassing.
And he's a grifter.
David Icke.
Yeah, he's got all these books that he's pushing.
Person from England, and he is so ridiculously conspiracy.
And his conspiracy theories are partially based off the bullshit from Madame Blavatsky, and everything traced to her and Russian intelligence spreading the bullshit, which they're huge into it.
I'm pretty sure that David Icke only watches YouTube. He doesn't watch any news channel. He doesn't watch anything else. He just watches YouTube.
Well, this is before YouTube, so when we were talking about these interviews, these happened anyways, it doesn't matter. But let's listen to Roseanne Barr talk about lizard people.
Concerning sign when Roseanne comes out with some crazy like this.
I love this.
Email me or Twitter me or whatever you call me, and I'll help you with your life. But you got to get on calls because it isn't nothing but devil worshiping, baby blood drinking Democrat donors.
Democrat donors? Wow.
Yeah, that's anyways.
Came out of nowhere. What is those things? College is made up of Democrat donors that like drink baby blood? What?
Get on calls because it isn't nothing but devil worshiping, baby blood drinking Democrat donors.
Again, I don't.
Yeah, just drink more of that wine that you have in that big ass cup, you fucking crazy lady.
And I hear Democrat dildos.
Yeah, can I just say that Trump is cash poor. He's got nothing. And that's why his missus is selling these fucking medallions for $200 and all this shit, gold-plated crap. And Trump will sell his own fucking kids. I'm selling my kids on fucking YouTube or whatever. I'm selling them on True Social. Just
Well, the coins. Have you seen the coins? But anyways, let's crack on. Let's crack on. I don't know, but let's crack on.
I have another word for him, being from Minnesota myself, and it's weird. The guy's just weird. You see the way he hugs his wife. You see the way he does everything.
Oh, please, dude.
No,
Tim Walz went viral a while back for pointing out that Republicans are weird. He says, who wants to drinking baby's blood and stuff and mixing it into matzo ball soup or whatever? Anyway, this is Lara Logan on the right. You've got to listen to this interview that got her banned from Newsmax. This is her last interview on there. This one, by the way, is from early November 2022. Quick interjection. This won't.
Everybody, please.
Yeah.
Go and show.
We'll not punch my
Owen's
screen.
Fireside Chat some love, because they're the ones who put this together, and it's amazing. So here we go. Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Your family and all the things that we've lived with from the beginning
I don't remember God saying that.
of time. And he knows that the open border is Satan's way of taking control of the world through all of these people who are his stooges and his servants.
The open border.
Wait, Satan.
Yeah, the open borders is the reason why.
There's no open borders.
It's because
In Europe, we've got open borders.
Well, it matters
I
on
mean,
where
the
in the
border
Europe.
between the United States and Mexico is not an open border.
It's not secure. Well, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Well,
it's
I mean,
not,
if you
even here in the UK, we had, I think, about
these
a
characters
couple
that have
hundred
become
deaths from sunken boat from boats. They just couldn't make it, and they just died.
And this
it's sad.
This whole lizard people is partially based on the serpent seed that Blavatsky talked about, but also that William Branham talked about and spread it through evangelicalism. And also, since Blavatsky talked about it, the Nazis talked about it. And this douchebag I actually have to make that video public again because we did something on him where he was spreading all the esoteric bullshit based on Blavatsky's shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, yes, Russia. As much as
most of the
Trump
immigrants
says
are
Christian.
most of the immigrants that come into this country are a form like in an organized religion are
Of
part
Christian.
of. So yeah, it's either Catholic, Protestant, blah blah blah. That's what we went over when in the Haitians thing. Most of them are organized religious, and same with like the Mexicans that come over here. Most of them are actually very right wing, and they're Catholic or religious. So by saying this, you're fucking dumb, you cunts, because there's not Satanists in other countries that are coming here to get asylum, you idiots. That's not how this works.
I actually appreciate what these videos, because Slim is pointing out that we are not fucking ignorant of our fuckwits, because he's showing Russell Brand here, and he showed a couple of English guys before. We are also full of fuckwits. We are.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's crack on with this idiocracy.
Clogland is
so maligned and marginalized, even in my lifetime where I still worked in mainstream media. People like Alex Jones or David Icke, they were like, even people that were skeptical about them, or even people that ridiculed them, didn't try to posit them as dangerous. Like, and the same I'm assuming with Robert Kennedy. They were
well, the David Icke one, they always made fun of him for lizard people.
Kennedy, what the fuck?
I know, just keep listening. It's
he always would say that there's shapeshifters.
Weird. It gets weird.
Go ahead, Commander.
I was going to say Robert Kennedy's first, I think it was either a video or a post on the internet, had stock assets from a Russian video supplier. We got the words from the get-go. He was working for the Russians, and it was Alex Jones who went and let Alexander Soloviev eat his nuts on the Russian propagandist show. That's why we say they're dangerous.
Yes, yes, exactly, and all the violence that they propagate from saying all these racist stuffs, because remember, the easiest way to make something make your opponent be okay to take over is if they're non-human. So if you call them reptilian, if you call them subhuman, if you call them animals, if you call them this or that or the scum of the earth, then it's easier for these weirdos to go, oh yeah, they deserve to not be here or whatever, and they can implicate violence against them, just like what happened in the 1930s with Germany. They said that these people are subhuman, non-human, and or going to dilute the blood of the blah. So anyways, let's crack on.
Yeah,
well, basically,
that can be traced back to Blavatsky. And that gets traced back to Blavatsky's bullshit. I'm going to keep harping on that as the influence of the Russians and their bullshit becomes more transparent through all of it.
Yes, exactly. That's where the QAnon stuff and some of the other things that are happening in the Americas is spread
Russell
from.
Brand, quickly, as basically the UK's version of Roseanne Barr.
Yeah.
Seemed really preposterous. And then in the beginning of the pandemic, he was trying to connect COVID with 5G. There was a lot of weird, like, he's got some squirrely ones. Believe it or not, like, it's hard to say, like, to the general public, Alex Jones is way more reliable than David Icke, but he's way more reliable than David Icke. Alex
Jones has never said anything.
David Icke has no reliability at all.
And and Alex Jones
made a tremendous mistake with Sandy Hook, and he did that in a time of his life where he's experiencing a psychotic break. He was drinking a lot.
He was drinking a whole bottle of vodka every day before he streamed.
And he was having a mental breakdown.
That's what supposedly
That's no
is
excuse
employers.
to falsely accuse parents of doing their children in for money.
No,
That's
and
no excuse.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah, no, totally. But when you drink a bottle of vodka and you're sitting around fucking being a psychopath, it's easier for you to sputter out the frogs are gay. You know
How
what I'm saying?
big
Yeah,
a
you're pickled.
vodka in America?
You're basically pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brain does not fucking work when you drink that much. No.
Yes.
We get two versions of vodka here. We get
Like wet brain.
like a bottle of wine version, and we get a 1 liter version of vodka. How big are bottles of vodka in America?
So, to the best of my knowledge, it was the 250 milliliter bottle that he would walk around with, and he would fill up that little cup with, and he would try to get his employees to drink.
That's not
with
what I
him.
asked. I asked, well, don't trump out on me. I'm asking how big is a bottle of vodka in America? That's all I'm asking.
250 milliliters is
You
the
can
normal
get a
bottle
gallon.
that he was drinking. Yeah, but what he was drinking, supposedly, from what I heard from the accounts, it was the 250 milliliter bottle that he would walk around with and fill up and hide, and he would drink it all before he did his show. Supposedly.
lunch.
Yeah, and he really believed that everything was a conspiracy, and that the government is essentially run by these.
750. I don't know if it was that big. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Yes, and what brand is what he is for sure.
We have 3 sizes here. We have the small size, which is about 300 mil. We have the 700 CL, which is the size of a bottle of wine. And then we go
Mango. Hold on. Mango, can you figure this out for us? Can you do a tiny bit of research and find out what was the thingy bubble that was claimed? Anyways, let's crack on.
Evil demons who are trying to depopulate America and ruin people, and he thought they were trying to take away people's guns, and he was convinced that someone had convinced him. I don't know what documentaries or what videos he saw, but he was convinced that they were using crisis actors and that they were orchestrating a false flag. He was obviously very wrong.
Yes.
And has admitted that he was wrong about that, but he's been right about a lot of things, so many things.
The frogs being gay. What has he ever been fucking right about?
Rogan is just anyone who got on the side of Donald Trump once. Elon Musk, even him now, is trying to, distance himself from him. And this is it. They're all trying, but they're all going to get fucked up. Anyone who gets on with Elon Musk, with Donald Trump, will eventually get fucked up. That's how it's always been.
I have never heard of anything that Alex Jones said that was right, other than when he claims that he is the cause of a bunch of pain and suffering, but he's doing it as a joke because he's projecting and doing it because he's a douche.
It will catch up with him, just like Donald Trump's past decades of crimes are catching up with him. It will catch up with Alex Jones too. I mean, look at this guy.
Hopefully it does. Hopefully.
It will.
Okay, so let's get into this story about lizard people on Superstition Mountain.
You revisit what Frank had to say. When it comes to the Superstition Mountains, you hear a lot of stories and legends. UFOs, Mayans, lizard men.
He doesn't know.
Right before we started filming the Legend Show, I was in a family room, and my wife Angie walks in, and she looked at me and said, "I'm worried about you and Woody going back in the mountains."
Oh yeah, because there was a okay. Let's crack on to where I think here's where he talks about the late
story, and the story is known. It's actually been out there, been published, and so forth. It's known as Angie. It has to do with someone named Angie. She has a sister named Susan, but other than that, we don't got much information about her. Sherry Hinkle was told the story by her sister Phyllis Davis. And Phyllis Davis supposedly met Angie and talked to her and then put all the material together. And then Sherry Hinkle got the whole written story then from the woman named Angie, if that's even her name.
Okay, well, now tell the story,
She lived in
dumbass.
Apache Junction. She had a little time off and she liked to go out and hike in the foothills of the Superstition Mountains. So she goes out and she's hiking.
Can I just put in quickly? You're talking about a guy there. It looks like he's living inside of a fucking container.
No, he lives in the desert. He lives next to the Superstition Mountain. He lives in the mountains.
He's inside of a container. That's a container. It has to be a container.
I mean,
The guy can't even comb his hair. He's
Yeah, because he
sweaty.
lives in the mountains. He's
Okay.
fucking weird. What are you sharing, Rex?
Oh, this is Mimas. It's not Ganymede. I was wrong. This is Mimas, the Death Star moon around Saturn.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
It's Mimas. Sorry, it was my bad.
Isn't it
Okay,
like
so
60
so let's
stars around
let's crack.
Saturn? Or
Okay, let's
60
crack on with this story.
Something. My bad.
God damn it! I need to reshare it. Sorry. I'm an idiot. God damn it. There we go. Okay, now we go. Crack on.
Angie. It has to do with someone named Angie. She has a sister named Susan. But other than that, we don't got much information about her.
So that
Sherry
means
Hinkle
it's not real.
was told the story by her sister Phyllis Davis. And Phyllis Davis supposedly met Angie and talked to her and then put all the material together. And then Sherry Hinkle got the whole written story then from the woman named Angie, if that's even her name.
Yeah.
She lived in Apache Junction. She had a little time off and she liked to go out and hike in the foothills of the Superstition Mountains. So she goes out and she's hiking one day and she's just kind of hovering around. She looks up and sees a shiny rock. So she decides to hike up to that shiny rock. It's an outcropping of quartz. And it's really nice looking, but it's way too big to haul back down the mountain.
Yeah.
So she
He's
works
basically
trying to
just
break off
described the song Angie from the Rolling Stones.
Sure.
You've never heard it.
breaks
Listen
off a
to
little
it.
piece of
That's
it.
all he basically
I think, oh, that's
described
kinda
that. Angie, I love you. Listen
Sure.
to it.
And all this stuff.
Well, listen to what they say for the story. Listen to the story. Listen to the story.
Yeah.
Listen to the
just
story.
like little rocks take them home from her trips. As she finishes this, she looks over and sees a little cave, and she's like, kind of get excited because she's like, "Wow, I wonder if that's something like archaeological. It'd be something in there, something indigenous, or what was that about?" So she climbs up, works her way up to this cave, gets up to it, starts to look inside, and as she starts to go in, she realizes it's pretty clean. Doesn't look like even any animals.
Hold on, dog. Hold on, dog.
Nothing archaeological. A little disappointed, but it's cooler. Day's warmed up. She's enjoying the cool air in there. She sits there, drinks from her canteen, chills out for a while, and then she decides, well, I only got a little flashlight. She has a little flashlight on her keychain that she looks around in the cave with, but she said, it's not enough light really to walk all the way back down in the dark, so I'm going to have to get out of here, start back to my car. She goes to leave. Next thing she knows is she feels something grabs her by the leg. She looks back, thinks it's some people she knows or someone with masks on. And she jokes with them, kind of like, what are you guys doing up here? What kind of prank is this? And then she just suddenly said, she started getting kind of feeling alarmed, like what's going on? Because they're being kind of rough. And then she blacks out. She doesn't really remember any of this initially at first. She just knows she went hiking.
This totally
we'll
sounds
jump
real.
ahead and then come back to this, because what happens is she wakes up in her car. And it's night and she's driving and she's kind of thrown off that she suddenly realizes she's driving. Like, where's my head been? Where's my mind been? What am I doing? I'm on the road heading home. She gets home. She ends up taking a shower for like 2 hours. She can't.
Because that makes fucking sense.
Get herself clean. And she's washing and washing. She gets done, makes herself dinner, turns on the TV. She says she couldn't watch the TV. She seems totally something's in the back of her mind bothering her. And then on top of it, additionally, she just picks at her food. She realizes she's not hungry. She's not feeling right. Next day, her sister Susan comes over and checks on her because she wasn't answering her phone, finds her in bed. After a few days of this, she's not really eating. She's just staying in bed. She's just kind of listless. Her sister convinced her to go to the doctor. She goes to the doctor. Doctor says it's probably the flu or something. Rest a little, get back to work. Spends a couple more days off, pulls herself together, goes back to work.
And then
she works at a pet shop. She goes in the pet shop and everything's fine for a day or so. She's not quite herself still, but she's doing better. And then someone comes in with a lizard of sort. She said she never had any problem with lizards on hikes and stuff. She'd see them and stuff like, but the person brought it in. She said there was something revolting and terrorized her. She literally almost went into an anxiety or panic attack. And it bothered her. And she had to literally go home for the day because of this, because she just was so unnerved, but she had no clue why. So she goes home. She talks to her sister. And then a friend, they talk to some friends, and a friend says, I know a hypnotherapist. Why don't you go to them and see what's there? Because you can't remember anything. Because she's saying, I don't know anything that's...
And yeah, hypnotherapy totally it works.
Something affecting me. So they take her to a hypnotherapist. He puts her under. He finds out that she'd been raped. He thinks, oh, okay, this is what happened. She'd been out. Someone accosted her. She was raped, and she has this suppressed stuff. And then the hypnotherapist finds out she has this overlaid imagination where she has this some sort of lizard people that have raped her. But then the hypnotherapist starts realizing there's way too much detail to this story. And he starts working.
Yeah, because that's what happens when you give people false memories. They think that and they come up with a crazy detail that doesn't make any sense, just like in a dream.
Can I interject quickly that people listen to Angie by the Rolling Stones, and basically, without the lizard people, that is a story of Angie.
Sure.
Which Mick Jagger loves her, by the way. Well, he says he does.
Hey, look, I dated a girl named Angie, and we would listen to that song by the Rolling Stones all the time. Okay, so I get it. Okay, fair enough.
Yes. Okay. So let's crack on with footage of people transitioning, people going back and forth from human to lizard or whatever.
A popular Islamic preacher, Yusuf Estes, is the founder and host of Guide TV. Interestingly, during one of his services, Yusuf's head briefly transformed into a reptilian-looking creature.
Yeah, show the video.
And I don't do it through debates. I don't need to debate any Christian. I was a Christian. I am a Muslim. If you want, I can give you both sides, easy. But he will ask you if you delivered the message. I'll play both parts. I'll be the Christian and tell you this, and then I'll be the Muslim and give the answer.
It's called the whatever they're using to take the video is having anomalies. It can't keep up with him shaking his head.
You
That's
did
really
tell AI. You did tell YouTube that you use an AI in this video, yeah?
It's
I don't do that until after. I don't do that until after the video. After the
look, Discord. We will talk about it on Discord. Okay.
Sorry, Rex. Go on, carry on.
Oh no,
I do the AI thing later.
As previously mentioned, most alleged reptilians are identified by facial transformations, including notably the eyes. In one video, taken from the BBC programme Antiques Roadshow, an unidentified person oddly stares at the camera. Further, his eyes appear far larger than normal.
That's motion blur.
Yep, exactly. That's what happens.
Motion blur.
Another transformation.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens with a motion blur.
Isaiah Carey supposedly swallowed a grasshopper during one take. However, others believe that both the grasshopper and Carey's exaggerated reaction were merely a distraction away from the tongue. Bizarrely, it appears to be too large, an odd colour, and generally distorted.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death?
How is that proof of other people? What the fuck?
I swallowed the bug.
Jesus.
By a larger shadow, whilst the original body remains in place.
Sí. Sí.
It's shitty ass CCT image, the camera. And when you have this where you're recording over tapes, and you're not using new way of collecting the data, it's going to cause anomalies as well. And so that's another thing.
It's video artifacts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
when you work in videography, you see this constantly. You know why it takes fucking people that are shooting movies a whole day to shoot one scene sometimes? It's because they fucking shoot it so many goddamn times so that they can make sure when they go to edit it that they have something they can fucking use.
Yeah, something to work with. Yeah.
Because otherwise things like these happen where they look really fucking weird and it's just normality.
What's supposed to be happening there?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like anything.
I have no idea.
I think they're running. I think they're running away from something happening in the movie theater. But let's listen.
But intriguing video, filmed last September in Mexico. A shapeshifter appears to take the form of their boyfriend.
Lo tuyo. ¿Por qué me grabas? Ya guarda el celular. Ya, ¿sabes qué? Ya me voy, ya. Me vale madre, me voy. No, ya.
Yeah, that's totally real. Totally. That wasn't staged at all with two brothers that look very, very similar, or somebody who's dressed similar to somebody. So yeah, totally real.
Yeah,
for sure.
absolutely. That's 100% not fake.
Yes, and just like that.
That I think are very, as I said, respectful of our teachers, does right by our kids, and is fair to our taxpayers. The issues that remain are minor. The issues that remain are minor.
That's anomalies that happen with the videography, and then also it being downloaded and uploaded and put onto different sources on the internal webs, to where you're going to get anomalies, and the quality is going to get dumbed down more and more and more. So you're going to have these weird things that appear.
Yeah, and if you upload shit through a satellite, you're gonna get all kinds of fucked up looking shit. Yeah.
That's why I'm downloading online.
Yeah, if you're in a truck with a dish.
Now this is something I believe, that because that's like a televangelist. So they're definitely cold, cruel reptiles.
Totally.
Oh,
totally.
wait. Fair enough. That's
It's a Jim Baker show.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and begin playing this. I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna use the loo, and then I'll be right back. And then we will talk about.
I'll go far because this guy just looks fucking insane.
We'll talk. Yes, and we'll talk about the Arizona teen who did what?
This was far from the only case of violence involving conspiracy theories about alligator men. Take Isaiah Gentry, an Arizona teen who stabbed his dad in 2020.
Police say Gentry told them he tried to kill his father because a, quote, shape-shifting reptile had taken over.
Or Bucky Wolf, who in 2019 claimed God told him his brother was turning into a lizard.
A 26-year-old Seattle man is in jail after prosecutors say he killed his brother Sunday night, stabbing him in the head with a sword.
Or Anthony Quinn Warner, who in 2020 set off a bomb in Nashville, Tennessee on Christmas Day, killing himself and injuring 8 others. Days before the bombing, he sent packages and letters to friends explaining his belief in lizard conspiracy theories.
Warner wrote, "They put a switch into the human brain so they could walk among us and appear human."
And if you are a person who is prone to violence, who's prone to conspiracy theories, you're going to look at this reptile elite as part of the New World Order, part of the deep state that is controlling you, that's keeping you down, and you're going to fight back against it. So what you have in these killings are people who feel like they're genuinely fighting for humanity. They're protecting themselves, protecting their families by taking action against these lizard aliens.
The first lizard conspiracy death was probably the 1999 murder of Girlie Chu Hasenkopf, a New Mexico bank teller.
To this day, her body has not been found.
Her estranged husband, Diesen Hasenkopf, and his new girlfriend were actually pro-reptilian, allegedly believing they'd be rewarded if they helped the aliens enslave humanity.
Of course, because that's how that works.
Yeah.
Part of proving they were worthy involved killing Girlie Chu.
When you decide you're going to commit a murder, you decide that you're going to trade your life for theirs. I did that.
The two killers, who were sentenced to life in prison, met at a David Icke conference.
What? They met at a David Icke conference? No way.
You are fucking hitting me tonight.
Yeah.
David Icke conference.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the main UK.
I believe that there'd be crazy.
No. Yes, there are crazy motherfuckers
I
out there.
believe there'd be plenty of people who went to his shit and started killing people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we do have.
I'm going to defend David Icke here and say, you know, the UK owns 75%.
Well, that's there.
Once upon a time. I'm gonna say we have the greatest fucking insane conspiracy nutter on planet Earth, all bred here in the UK.
But yeah, other people believe them. Other people believe them and follow them.
That's shit, isn't it? That's it. And we're all going for Trump shit now.
Okay, well let's crack on. Let's stay on topic. But let's
David Icke is the greatest.
Let's stay with reptile.
And he's born in the UK. I'm sort of going with this now.
They're here. They have a base on the dark side of the moon. I'm just saying.
Totally. Okay, so let's now get into the right-wing conspiracy theory of
David Icke is
the reptiles.
Think about it. A foreign threat, hidden among the populace, drinking human blood, and controlling the media. Sound familiar?
While the idea of lizard humanoids is not...
That's
look
what
at the graphic there.
Yes,
You can
that's
tell
what
where it's
we're talking
from.
about. Yes, and that's what you were talking about earlier, Commander.
Inherently anti-Semitic. All of the tropes that it uses are the same ones often used by conspiracy theories that posit Jewish power at the very top of the global elite.
So it's probably not surprising these theories started bleeding into right-wing communities and showing up at the outer fringes of the QAnon movement.
Both the cabal or the deep state that's posited by QAnon and the reptile elite of the lizard conspiracy theory, they have the same function. They control everything. They're hiding in plain sight. They're doing terrible things, particularly to children. So it is absolutely no surprise when a Q believer will have already believed in the lizard people conspiracy when they find Q, or they find Q and then they find the lizard people conspiracy.
One of the most tragic cases of QAnon and reptilians colliding is that of a California man named Matthew.
This is so horrible, dude. This dude did this, and this is what I was gonna say, but they are bringing it up, and this case is fucking horrible.
Anybody that believes in this conspiracy basically reject evolution altogether.
Well, I mean, putting that aside, it's been funny up to this point.
Yeah,
but yeah,
here is the horrible thing, and trigger warning, everybody, right quick. But here we go.
Matthew Coleman,
a surf school owner with ties to San Diego, is accused of murdering his 2 toddlers.
He believed his children possessed serpent DNA.
Police say he admits killing the children and hiding their bodies in Mexico.
On August 9th, 2021, Matthew Coleman killed his 2-year-old son, Kaleo, and 10-month-old daughter, Roxy, with a spearfishing gun.
A 10-month-old he thought was a lizard person.
Yeah, but basically we all contain serpent DNA. We all contain lizard DNA. We all contain every DNA. That's evolution. That's how we've evolved.
I don't know about lizard. That's not exact.
No, we do. Lizard is.
It's more fish. It's more fish.
And bananas
Hey, look.
have bananas
Fish have evolved into
contain
lizards.
half the genes
Hold
that
on,
bananas have, humans have.
Yeah.
We
But
share
anyways, I think it's
fish
our
not
DNA
evolved
with
into
bananas. Okay, what's your point, dog? Why the hell did he kill his kids? Why did that give him a reason to
because
kill
he's
his kids?
fucking insane.
Well, no
That's called
fucking
QAnon.
shit.
So anyways, let's track on.
Captain Obvious.
His wife, Abby, had been researching QAnon conspiracy theories
And this
online
is
together.
also based
Coleman allegedly
in the
told
religion.
authorities he was receiving visions and signs revealing that his wife
His
possessed serpent
seed
DNA and had
doctrine
passed it on to
from
his children.
Branham.
After his arrest, he told FBI agents he'd kill them to save the world. He'd first learned about reptilians from David Icke's Twitter account.
So these influencers, they know that they are appealing to people who are unbalanced, people who are angry, people who are armed in many cases, and looking for a target for their rage. So they do bear responsibility and they do bear accountability.
The reptilian.
Yes. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, but we all contain the same bed bugs, ants, fucking spiders, whatever you want to go through. We all contain the same similar DNA. This is what
You're crackling, Rex. You're crackling. You're crackling like a mug.
You need to. This is what confuses like the likes of Kent Hovind, that he thinks a pine tree can't give birth to a chicken and all that shit. This is
but I don't know. I don't think these people are even delving that far into it. I don't think they're smart enough to understand that they're creationists. I don't know about the evolution thing per se. I think they just got dropped into
human life on the planet, on this planet, is basically similar. It's not so much different. We're not so much different from a dandelion or a fucking fish. We're not so much dissimilar to them. It's just that we've evolved into what we are now. A fuck beta witless fucking version of doing something on YouTube.
Well, the thing is our human brain is not supposed to convey the things that we have come with technology, and we're very, very lizard and or animal brain. So, our consciousness is very, very not
that's the only thing
trustworthy.
that makes us unique is consciousness. That's what
No,
makes us
it's
we're
it's
about 10
no.
to 15% use of our brains makes us
No, that's not true. That's not
be
true.
alive.
No, we use all of our brains, just different parts of it at different times in different ways, and anyways,
Yeah,
doesn't
that's just
matter.
like movement.
But it is that we
Thinking.
figured out it's that we figured out technology and we're able to use it. But now we can see that there are animals that are using tools and that there are complicated languages being used by animals as well. So
Well,
they're very,
orangutans-
very conscious. Just we got to a little bit further up the scale than they did. But our brains are not supposed to take in this information. They're very, very faulty. Our eyes, ears, and sensory systems do not take things in properly. So it makes it so that we're very fallible in the information we take in and the way that we put it back out. But let's, sorry, everybody.
Orangutans really were using tools long before we evolved. They just went on a different path.
I don't know 100% about that, but anyways,
yes, they
we have a
were.
handful of animals that are. I don't know if I have proof, if I know of proof of other animals using tools the way that we did that progressed. And I feel like other animals took mushrooms as well, even though they think that that's part of the springboard that helped us expand our consciousness enough to be where we're at. But anyways, sorry everybody, my back is fucking killing me.
And every animal will get drunk because you'll see birds fly into your window for no reason whatsoever. It's because they're pissed.
That's a reflection
on fallen fruit.
I don't know. I don't know about
if it'll ferment in the ground. They'll fucking eat it and they'll get pissed and they'll fly into your window. I've had that happen to me like many times, especially in the countryside.
That's because they see the reflection of more air or more terrain, and they don't know that that's a reflection. But there are all the different animals that
there are bees that just want to get drunk, and they'll be kicked out of the hive.
Well, they get killed. They usually get killed
because bees don't have no backfall of therapists and the people that will have to. But animals.
Anyways,
animal wants to get high. That's
of course. And we have, and like reindeers supposedly were eating them red and white mushrooms, and then humans were drinking their piss to get high off of the hallucinogen that was in their urine, and blah blah blah. We've got a lot of cases of, but let's go ahead and crack on. I'm sorry, everybody. My back is fucking killing me, and like I can't sit up anymore. So we're gonna end it here. I've been trying to do 2.5 hour streams, but I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off the last couple of days, trying to get things ready for October for doing shows. And then this weekend I have my tattoo convention that I'll be doing for 3 days. So I've been doing a lot more moving with my broken back than I should be, and my back's not broken, but it's hard to run around with my scoliosis. But anyways, let's watch this, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here and stuff and things. Thank you all very much for being here and being so awesome. Tomorrow we'll have drunk news, but I haven't collected all the stuff for that yet. Thursday I might be here or might not. I don't know when I'm setting up for the show. If I have to set up for the show on Thursday, then we will not be doing Crackpot Conspiracies. We'll do it next week. But if I can set up Friday morning, then we will be here Thursday. But I'll let everybody know tomorrow when I 100% know what's going on with that. So let's crack on with this awesome song.
They say the earth is flat like a pancake on a plate. Forget about the science, it's just a big debate. We never went to the moon, it's all just TV tricks. With astronauts on strings and a camera fix. Crazy conspiracies, what are they hiding from us? 5G towers controlling our brains, it's dangerous. Vaccines are all a hoax and planes in the sky are spraying chemicals on us. Why, oh why? The lizard people rule, they're hiding in plain sight. Shape-shifting politicians under neon lights. The towers, it was all a master plan, but no one's brave enough to take a stand. Crazy conspiracy. Conspiracies, what are they hiding from us? 5G towers controlling our brains, it's dangerous. Vaccines are all a hoax and planes in the sky are spraying chemicals on us. Why, oh why? What's hiding from Mars? Is there something we don't know? And Bigfoot's in my backyard, I saw him in the snow. The water's full of microchips that program our minds. We'll people before we run out of time. Crazy conspiracies, what are they hiding from us? 5G towers controlling our brains, it's dangerous. Vaccines are all hoax and planes in the sky are spraying chemicals on us. Why, oh why?
Why?
So what's the truth behind it all? Looking in the dark. Maybe we'll find out someday, or maybe it's just a lark.
All right, folks, we're gonna end that there, and I'll share that with I'll share that in the thingies of the mobilism. Whatever. Once again, thank you all very much for being here. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Anything against us. We're the clever people, right?
Yeah, totally.
What? Are we the clever people?
We're the clever people. Anyways, all right. Thank you all very much.
We know what reality is. We live it. So
sure,
what makes us clever compared to all these other fuckwits?
And like I want to say that I haven't said. Well, maybe I have, but I used to be into conspiracies, and I used to think so. Some of the songs that we play in the beginning of the show, they're actually when I was in my conspiratorial days, and now I looked into it. I did my real research, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, obviously these things aren't real."
Slim, I don't want to break it live on air, on stream actually, in front of everyone, but Action Bastard does not exist. He's not real, mate. So
no, we know Action Bastard's not real. He's a cartoon. But anyways, everybody go share some mango, some love.
Sad. I thought Action Bastard was real, and Action Bastard was my hero.
Oh, you just made me the fucking outcast of the Pervs.
Everybody, please go and show some love to.
And it's cool, dude. It's cool, dude. I was playing around. I knew
All right,
Action Bastard wasn't real.
Oh, well, here is my proof that he's real. Here's proof. Here's proof. Here's proof he's real.
Action Bastard says, put your mouth on a sausage.
Okay, I'll put my mouth on a sausage.
So fucking good. And he kicks my fucking... He kicks his shit out.
Hold on, wait. Just let this play.
No! As long as I have your little sidekick in my clutches, you are helpless, and she's not going anywhere. Once she's clinched in my enema ray.
It's all my fault. I asked for it by wearing a skirt.
Not even your best bastardness can stop me this time.
No! That's where you're wrong, Dr. Rainbow. The bastard always gets the girl! Action Bastard! Bastard belt!
Hey, where'd that come from? You don't have pockets!
Anti-enema
Thanks, Bastard. That was a close one.
Wow, that sucks.
Bastard beam!
Action Bastard, you did it!
Hope you don't have any scars, Lollipop.
Only emotional ones. I'm just glad you have an Action Bastard belt. It really beat my
ass. Okay, all right, there we go. All right, then we're gonna
You restored our faith in Action Bastard.
Yes,
well, no.
He restored our faith in Action Bastard.
Yes. All right, folks,
Action Bastard is cool.
we're gonna get out of here.
I love Action Bastard.
If you've never watched Shin Chan, go watch Shin Chan. It's fucking hilariously stupid and silly. Trigger warning, though. It goes over a bunch of like fucked up subjects. So if you have a titanium stomach, then watch it. Anyways, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. So
get Brain the Steel. Just do them. Whatever way you want to do, just do them.
Yes. All right. All right, so here we go. Everybody, we're going to get the fuck out of here. So everybody say bye.